This is Mahckin with Kat. I'm Mac.
I'm Kat.
In this episode, we're going to get into our experience, or rather my first experience going to a rave.
His first rave ever. Baby, how old are you?
Over 30.
He's over 30, but not over 35. But it was his first rave.
Yeah. It's my first rave. It's my first rave going as a spectator. I once worked a rave, White Wonderland, back when I used to work at the convention center, but that doesn't count. Even though I took my lunch and I went into the pit, I guess that doesn't count.
Wait, you took a lunch and you went inside the pit?
Yeah.
How was that?
So I take my break. I have a uniform. I go and then I'm walking and I'm undressing. So it's like I'm transforming into a raver.
Wow, that's kind of sexy. Okay, yeah. So it was his first rave. So we went to Dreamstate, which was here in Long Beach. And I had been talking to him about it, about going to a rave and just experiencing it. And I was sitting at home and I was listening to trance music. And then I said, you know what, baby? We're going to a rave.
Yeah, we live in a dumpster. Look at that fly going. Oh, damn. You know, that flying.
So I bought the tickets and I was very excited because obviously this was his first rave ever. He likes to joke around that I'm a veteran. My first rave was when I was 15. I know you guys are thinking, what is a 15-year-old doing at a rave? Okay. Backstory. So EDC at that time in 2010, when it was in LA, it was 16 and over. That was the last time they did Electric Daisy Carnival in LA. Lil Jon was there.
Yeah.
He was with Steve Aoki. And I'm never going to forget this. It got so crazy that people were jumping the fence and like literally a crowd of people that bought tickets from the other side for the seats. They are jumping over and causing chaos. Like people are jumping over the fence. They are getting up and they're bleeding because they are like, yes, it was like that. And then Lil Jon, I'm trying to remember what Lil Jon said, but Lil Jon was like, if y'all don't stop this shit, I'm going to stop this right now. Like he literally said that multiple times. So yes, that was my first rave ever at 15 years old. Electric Daisy Carnival. Good times. A little backstory from the research that we've done. So raves, what we call it now, but it had started in the UK in the 1980s, and then it made its way over to the US in the early 1990s. Another fact is that raves at that time during the AIDS crisis, this was like a safe haven for the Black and LGBT community where they can, just be free self-expression, a non-judgment.
Yeah, no judgment zone. It's like a Planet Fitness. No judgment zone there.
No, but a little bit better. So anyways, here comes Dreamstate. Now we're going to talk about you. What was your experience going to your first rave at Dreamstate?
I've seen videos, so like I kind of know what to expect. Is people like being happy and no fights. Yeah. Like this is literally like day and night between like different genres of music. Like going into it, I'm like, oh, everyone's just going to be, if someone bumps into me, they're going to be happy I bumped into them. That's how it is there, like, so going into it, I kind of had like a expectation. So, we get in there. I'm just taking it all in. All the lights. He
really is taking it in. Like as he's walking, I'm like, babe, how is it? What do you think so far? What do you think? He wasn't even saying anything. He was just like,
yeah, I mean, like I got to take it in. I can't just be like, when I get in there, like, are you having a good time? I'm like, man, I got to take it in, dude. It got to enter my blood, my thick skin. But yeah, we get in there.
I'm feeling good. I'm excited.
We get our liquid death, man. We're going to be hydrated. So right when we get in there, there's like that first stage. I'm like, okay, it's cool, but maybe we'll come back to it. Let's just go explore. And then we go down this tunnel. I'm like, damn, they got a tunnel. Did they do this just for the rave, a little tunnel?
And they, as you're going through the tunnel, you go boom, 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 boom. And you're like, hold on. And I'm like, oh my God, like I'm so excited. I was so excited.
Yeah, we make our way to like one of the I think this is the biggest stage, but they have two big main stages. Yeah. But we stay there for a bit, just take it all in.
And actually a funny thing too, before we got into the rave, I told him, I was like, yeah, you know, I kind of gave him like what to expect. Like, so I told him, I was like, yeah, you're going to see a lot of like booty cheeks and possibly a lot of breasts. And he was like, huh? And then as soon as we enter, you know, that's all you see, which I'm all for it. I'm all, you know, like self-expression. Do what you got to do. You're having a good time. You're respecting people. I'm all for it. Like, who am I to judge?
A lot of cleavage, a lot of gluteus maximus.
But we're not complaining about it.
We did, I think, overdressed. So like I thought it was gonna be really cold. Like I think I had this on with a bomber. We went to Big Five.
Okay, tell me what we did.
Yeah, we went to Big Five, and we thought we were gonna go to Big Bear. So,
yeah, no, for real.
It's right when we're walking out the parking structure. I see these two dudes. They dress like they go into a damn Joshua tree in 90-degree weather. Yeah, damn. I'm like, for the future, I think I would just go with a sweater.
Yeah, we overthought it. Again, I
first timer.
Need to grab a jacket because I'm gonna get cold. And as soon as I was there, I was like, I didn't want to even wear my jacket. Even this guy was like, this guy was like, hey, do you really need this jacket right now? Because he was just gonna leave it somewhere. I'm like, yeah, it's a $40 jacket. I'm not gonna leave it. But we over.
Yeah. Like we started like when we got into like our zone of just like listening, just dancing with the music.
How were we?
At first, I was like, I had all her stuff with me, so I was like this.
Yeah.
Good thing I brought a belt. I was just hooking everything onto my belt. I got a little water bottle on my pelvic thrust going like this. Hey, yo. But first of all, we went to like, the majority we saw 2 stages. And then like, I'm like, you know, let's just walk around. And then we go to the initial first stage, which was playing hard.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
Techno?
You took me there. Yeah.
Like BPMs over 3,000 or something like that. And I was actually feeling it. I'm like, because I see all the people doing like hardstyle.
Yeah. People the shuffling. Yeah.
And it was amazing. I'm like, I'm glad I went this way.
Oh, here's another fun thing too. So there was like a family. So do you remember that?
Yeah, they had 5 generations of family members there.
Yeah, it was really cool. Okay, so what obviously made it really cool to see them is that they were holding a sign that said my mom's first rave. I went up to her. I was like, hey, how are you doing? Are you having a good time? She's like, yeah, I'm having a good time. So that was really like just a really cool. That was a very cool experience.
And they were at the hardstyle.
They were at the
stage.
hardstyle. Oh yeah, we were. Yeah, that was a hardstyle stage. It made me think like
blood vessel about to pop.
My God, would my mom go to a rave with me? Probably not. She'd be like,
drop you off.
No, yeah. Ay, ¿qué es esto? Ay, hay mucho ruido. That would be.
Hay mucho qué?
Mucho ruido.
Ándale.
Yeah, that was cute. I love seeing that.
Next time, I think I'm gonna make a sign, a little banner. That's the thing I love is like people have like their own like Game of Thrones banners.
Oh my God, babe, wait,
like...
no, tell them about the backpack.
Oh yeah. And
he went to go get a drink and he's like, hey, I'm going to go get a drink. You want to go? And I'm like, no, I'm going to stay here and listen to the music and dance. So he went off and then, stinky breath. He went out and then he comes back. He's like, I just saw a guy with a cool backpack. I was like, well, what do you mean? Like, what do you
that jazz for?
I was like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, like the backpack was like, it was playing sex videos. I was like, what? I was like, how is that possible?
Yeah, this backpack was pretty sick. It was, first of all, he went in there with the backpack. And it's like a LED backpack. When he got in, he's like, let me change it to the porn section. And then it wasn't just all porn. Like he would have like animate things and then it will cut to porn.
I want to know how he does that, but it was really cool. So he tells me that and I didn't believe him. I was like, there's no way. How would they, And then as we're walking to another stage, there's another guy next to him that's walking to him and he's like, hey, yo. And then he's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah. And then, I saw it for myself. I was like, oh, okay.
I'm like, why are you saying hey? Like I turn around, hey, yo. And then I look forward like, hey, yo.
Yeah. I was looking, I was like, oh, okay.
Let's go. We can go home now.
Let's go. But yeah, that was really, I think that was another of our highlights. Man, I have to say, like, I have withdrawals. I miss that feeling of just not having a single care in the world. Like, I remember telling him, I was like, I needed this. Like, I don't want to worry about anything. I don't want to feel any sadness. I just want to feel good. And that's literally what happened. I felt so good. If you know what I mean, I felt very good.
Yeah.
And I had a really good time. And it was like I said, it was just a beautiful experience, and being able to see others have a beautiful experience as well. So overall, 10 out of 10 experience, right? Dreamstate, Dreamstate, you guys did fantastic. Everything was beautifully set. Yeah. More of the story is raves are beautiful. It's always been about love.
What's the acronyms?
PLUR. Peace, love, unity, respect.
Peace up.
A-Town.